I hope that everyone is doing well. Um, I came on to check in with a weekly energy reading to pick up from the last time that I posted. And so, yeah, wanted to come on here for a Monday and just check in for the energy for the week for now until next Monday. And we will do, I'll do air, water, fire, and earth like that. Um, to check in. My name is Sequoya, and my channel is Goddess Ladybug. So you can call me Goddess Ladybug, or you can call me Sequoia. And on this channel, we're going to talk about spirituality, lifestyle stuff. I also identify as a Black queer femme, and so bringing in just those experiences and those identities. Okay, so let's start with, I said air first. So let's start with air signs. And in my last video, I think I did like what the spirit want us to know for this week. So let's just continue that for the air signs. Either what the spirit want us to know, or what's the messages from my higher self. Maybe what's the messages from our higher self. So just a little bit of motivation and encouragement and inspiration. So we'll get some messages for our higher selves for the air signs. Today is Monday the 17th. And let's see, this should carry over until next Sunday or Monday, which will be like the 23rd, 24th. So let's see, what's the messages from our higher self to our higher self for the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay. Air signs, what's the messages from our higher self? Okay. We got love. I love that card. Okay. So what I'm getting from this card related to what our higher selves, a message from our higher self is, to bring in a lot of, and excuse my nails, to bring in the energy of, vulnerability, to think about, what are the things that we are keeping close to our chest, close to our thought processes, or even our throat. You see how she's kind of holding this crystal up to her throat. So that gives me a little bit of what is it that we need to say, you know, what is it that we need to be more vulnerable about? This card also, there's a little symbol right over her third eye, that forehead, so feels like there is something maybe intuitively, um, something that you don't quite have a full understanding about, but you have the feeling, that it's there. Um, and maybe that's what you need to be vulnerable, about just checking in with this person, place, or thing related to, something that's been unspoken, something that you're just intuitively kind of picking up on, something that you've been, keeping kind of close to yourself. There's so much pink and purple in this card. Pink is associated with the heart. Purple is associated with the crown chakra, which is still mental capacity, which, aligns with air. So messages from our higher selves is related to being more vulnerable about the things that we need to be. And this is again to the air signs. Blood. I said externally, like this is a conversation you need to have with someone else, but maybe it's, a conversation for yourself. Maybe this is something, that maybe a little bit of self-sabotage, maybe some self-loathing. I heard that word today, related to an Aquarius message. So maybe a little bit of self-loathing, a little bit of victim mentality, maybe. So maybe messages from the higher self is, to be kind to yourself, to be honest with yourself about the way that you're feeling about things. This card doesn't belong in here. So, okay. So for the air signs, you all get a bonus message because this card doesn't even belong in this deck, but I just noticed, that it's in the mix, and it says conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. And today is a full moon in Cancer. So that's interesting. Maybe there's something there for an air sign. Okay. Just looking to make sure. Okay. All of these cards are supposed to be here. All right. Let's actually, I'm going to pull another set of cards for water signs. Let's do water next. So water is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Let's see, what are our messages to our higher self here for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Water signs, in the tarot are associated with the cups. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Message from our higher self. Again, my name is Sequoya, and this channel is the Goddess Ladybug channel, where I'll be sharing about lifestyle stuff, spirituality, and also my identity as being a Black queer femme. I do a lot of traveling, and have just experiences and connections related to wellness, and so that's what this channel will be about. I also link to my business page if you are interested in a personal reading, but this is like my kind of chill channel, where I just share where I'm at, what I have going on, and spirituality is a huge part of my life right now. And so maybe there are some water signs that are on that journey too. Okay, message from my higher self for the water signs. Oh, follow your dreams. Okay, so with that card, and let's see, we have 8. So that's a 4. It's a 13 breaking down to a 4. To follow your dreams. So related to the water signs, feels like there's something coming up around, let's see, and 4s in the tarot deck is like 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups. There may have been some restrictions for some of the water signs, and this energy is feeling like, also giving me like Chariot card energy to move forward. from maybe some of the restrictions. This could have been like financial restrictions, environmental restrictions, maybe restrictions related to fear, so false evidence appearing real. But this card feels like confirmation for you to move forward with whatever you have, going on, whatever you're thinking that you would like to kind of put your energy towards. Um, see, in this card, there's some heavy pink here in this card too, which is associated with the heart and love and things like that. So this could be a project. It could also be a relationship, that maybe there were some restrictions around, and you weren't quite sure if you should move forward with that, but feels you know, like I said, this is giving me like chariot card energy. Like you should definitely move forward with that. And this is the confirmation around it. I'm also getting like, you've also maybe been having some intense dreams. Maybe there's some water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that have been having some pretty intense dreams where there may be some confirmations in your dreams related to something that you're working on. I know mugwort is a really good herb that encourages dream work. So maybe there's some folks, maybe there's a water sign that is, wondering if dream work is their passion, something that they need to go into. This feels like confirmation that yes, definitely go into dream work, or call that practitioner, that you've been kind of holding out on working with. This is confirmation to do that. Okay. Thinking my initial thing, I see earth signs next. So let's do earth signs. Oh, let's pull a different deck for earth signs. Okay. Okay. And earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's get a message from my higher self for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We are moving from Capricorn season into Aquarius season. Okay, message from my higher self for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the earth signs. Courage. Okay. That is the message to Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos for this week, is to have courage. It says, have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. Number 6, 4 and a 2 breaks down to a number 6, 3 and 3. Sixes are usually about healing. And so, yeah, when we think about courage, it says, have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. So sounds a little bit too like there may be some things coming up attached to karma or accountability. you know, and having the courage to understand, you know, what the universe, what your higher self, what your ego is asking you to focus on related to this lesson. You know, lessons, we go through different situations to learn lessons. And I know that learning a lesson can kind of have this connotation of like punishment, consequence. It kind of has like this parental, you know, like undertone to it. But if we think about it in the sense of, you know, our own actions and what we, how we're able to grow and evolve, you know, those things definitely come from lessons or, you know, patterns that we're able to identify, you know. And what I offer here, because I feel like the message on this card just really, you know, that's the direct message from my higher self. Have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. The other thing, you know, that I'll say is, you know, and I've been hearing this over the past few days, you know, things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. So that is the message there. Okay, and then we'll do the fire signs. I'm gonna use this deck. For my fire signs. Fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and oh my goodness, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Woo! It's a Monday, honey. Okay. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. What is the message um from our higher self? Okay. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay. The message from my higher self is details. Okay. And the number 3 and a 2 is a 5. 5 is a number of change. So examine your situation and take care of every detail one step at a time. Examine your situation and take care of every detail one step at a time. So with that number 5 and change, this feels like, you know, definitely connected to even that last message from the earth signs. Feels like there's some patterns that you're looking at related to yourself, or looking at some patterns or steps in a project, and, you know, attempting to see if those things make sense, if they still align. But this is saying to slow down. Slow down. There may be something that you're overlooking that's really important. There may be something that you're overlooking that has value, and you've deemed it as unvaluable, but maybe it does have some value to it. So this feels like slow down. Okay. Then number 5. Yeah, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Even, you know, me almost forgetting to say Aries, You know, once I took my time and just stopped, right? Like it came to me. So maybe that is, you know, what you need to do related to this person, place, or thing. Um, Give it a little bit of time and space, and some clarity will come to you. There's some details that you're overlooking or undervaluing, or something like that. Something that needs to change, and you're not really quite sure how. And so it feels like, you know, you'll figure out how once you slow down. Okay. So I hope that this was helpful and that it resonated. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe. I've got a few more things coming out in the next few weeks. Definitely be patient with me. And, you know, I greatly appreciate you for being here. And I hope to see you soon.